All right, y'all. So Evo was yesterday, last night. Well, top six Street Fighter Six Evo was last night, and Angry Bird won. And I'm here. I don't even know why I'm trying stuff. I'm here to talk, not play the game. All right, and I'm here to talk about what I saw in first and foremost my predictions. So if you didn't watch my old videos or the videos I did last week, I predicted that a pad player will win Evo, and I was wrong. All right, I will admit it, I was wrong. Also, I predicted Guy will win Evo. It's a wild pick, but I picked a Kainu, and let me tell y'all something about Evo. I get excited because it's 7,000 people supposed to be in Evo, and I'm like, the whole week I'm like, that means it's gonna be multiple Evo Street Fighter 6 streams, and there's not going to be a want to watch any Street Fighter after this, because I'm gonna be burnt out. Boy, was I wrong. And I don't know why I forgot that there's other games played at Evo. I was so excited for Street Fighter 6 that I forgot there were other games. So yes, they had multiple streams, but on the multiple streams they had other games. So the only other game that I could really admit that I watched, or really say that I watched, was Mortal Kombat 11. I watched Marvel, but I can't really get into a game that I don't understand. So I watched Mortal Kombat 11 and I watched Street Fighter 6. And I didn't see a Kainu. And so I look on I don't know what it's, GG's Capcom Cup or Event Hubs or whatever. It's something where you can look at people placing. And a Kainu was out. He was out of Evo. He was out of Evo when I looked. I couldn't find him because he wasn't in Evo. I think he went like 5-2, which it's not bad, but I predicted that he'd win it. So boy, was I wrong with that pick. Then in top 24, we still had Gal players in there. We still had Kaba. Look at this. I don't get this. I know that this probably got something to do with crossplay, or maybe not. I don't know, but I hate that. But anyway, I don't know why I had so much faith in Kaba. Kaba's good. Y'all don't let me start. To be in top 24 with Gal, only playing one character. I don't see him pick other characters. That's why I said with Gal. Unlike NuckleDu, which NuckleDu, if I remember correctly, did a little bit better than Kaba, but they pretty much went out at the same time. And he was mixing up Gal and Cammy. Now, I was shocked to see them both get put out, like, literally in the same streaming segment. So, half of my prediction went right out the window. I predicted that a guy would win it, and I also predicted that a pad player would win it. At that point, all my faith was left with Mena RD and Punk. So let's fast forward to Sunday night. So you got top 6. And let me say this real quick. With the whole top 6 thing instead of top 8, they did top 6 to my understanding to save time. But then you do a million ads, you do everybody with music intros, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep in Winter Semi. I fell asleep before Punk played. Well, no, I watched Punk play Angry Bird, and I went to sleep on it. Well, no. That's Winter's Final. I went to sleep before Winter's Final, and I woke up and watched it. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is, even in top 8, which they played 2 of the top 8 games Saturday night, boy, it was just so long. It was just so long, and big pause. But anyway, Punk and Mena RD. Punk did amazing, y'all. Like, to just literally not lose any rounds. I know he didn't lose any games, but he hadn't lost rounds all the way up until Sunday. And I think Sunday he lost his first game, but it went downhill fast because Angry Bird was tough. Angry Bird was tough and Mena RD was tough, but that's the reason why my pick was Mena RD, Kaba, Punk, and my wild card was a Kainu, but I thought my wild card would go farthest because I still believe Gal's the strongest character in the game, but you know, depending on the player, you will outplay the character. So that's why Ken, Blanca, and Luke, JP all did so good at Evo because the players are good. Now, it was nice seeing Taquito, but Angry Bird just dominated our players. Now, Mena RD made it exciting by getting out of. He sent Angry Bird to losers, but you could tell that he didn't have no faith in, like, that he really understood that he was not as good as Angry Bird because he kept switching between Blanca and Luke. And that, in my opinion, was to stop from getting downloaded. And that's just an attribute to how good the player you're playing is. But y'all, I just had to come and face my predictions. I predicted that a pad player will win it. Angry Bird won. He plays on the fight stick. We got no excuses. I don't even think Angry Bird has extra buttons on his fight stick like Daigo or, you know, some of these hitbox players. Pay attention when you look at their hitbox. It's a million buttons on that hitbox. Angry Bird is proof that you can play the game and win it straight up. Mena RD and Punk are proof that you don't even need to go buy a different I think they call it peripheral or whatever. You don't need to go buy a fight stick. You don't need to go buy a hitbox. The PlayStation controller the game came with can get you over the mountain. And then what I liked about Hatani, modern controls. I mean, just insta supers, sick, y'all. So now we have a new way to look at Street Fighter 6 because of Evo. Modern controls, we gotta respect them now. I'm even gonna think about playing it, but I don't like the options. I don't like the thought of losing my hard punch, low punch, medium punch variations of moves. So maybe not. Maybe I won't get down with modern controls, but maybe it's certain characters that I'm like Dhalsim. I want to play Dhalsim, so maybe I'll consider modern controls with Dhalsim. But y'all, I just had to come up here and face the facts on my predictions because they were bold. But they lived out. They did real good. They weren't 100% right. They were like really close, like 70%. But all right, y'all, see you on the other end. Pause.